Speaking of the Misfits guys, right? You went to their after party, which we briefly spoke about on the bonus radio episode of the podcast. Spoke about it on the radio show, and you mentioned that you did a stage dive, your first ever stage dive.
I was more like forced into a stage dive. I get there and Swagger Souls, who's part of the Misfits, just starts... I got there and they were all on a stage. Right, so I walked up to say hi, and then he immediately starts just pushing me off the stage to do a stage dive.
But you did say stage dive, and you said on the radio, like, yeah, I did my first stage dive on the weekend. Look, you didn't make it sound that cool, but you still kept on saying stage dive. You're insisting that you dived off a stage into a crowd.
Yes, I have the
during
video.
the week. You have the video, because I also got sent a video of this during the week by...
This is someone else who must have been there.
Someone, someone sent me this video, and they said, hey, just thought you might want to see this, because this was Lewis's, and he put it in quotation marks, stage dive that he was referring to on the radio.
Yeah, it's not the most confident stage dive ever.
You fell.
I didn't fall. I was pushed. I was tipped. It was a stage tip.
It was stage lean, and then also I would say you didn't even crowd surf. You made no attempt to crowd surf. We'll put the video on the screen now.
So I just get pushed.
No more than a second are you in people's arms. People just go...
Because you know what? Because the minute I left my own feet and was supported by the crowd, everyone immediately realized, oh, this guy's too long. We don't have enough people to support his whole body to carry him around. Yeah. So they just started pushing me back up instead. The Swagger's really short. He got to go all the way around.
It was almost like when you like on a trampoline, you can lean back and then you bounce straight back up. It was like a really slow version of that.
Yeah.
You went back down, everyone went, no.
Yeah, it really was. Because, okay, I might stage dive at like a rock concert or a rap gig where there's like lots of big boys. They're fucking video game YouTubers, all right? Not the strongest or the most socially confident people I'm trusting my life with a stage dive. It's a bunch of nerds, let's be honest. Would you trust your life with nerds?
Do you trust our audience? Because we have a live tour coming up, Lewis.
No.
How much do you trust the people who listen to our show?
Look.
Will you do a proper stage dive on the tour? We are...
Okay. Well, wait.
Sydney is a variety show, and that's a bit of variety. I'm not sure what the venue layout is.
No, it will have to be a venue that doesn't have seats.
Nah, I think we'll have to move the seats for that bit of the podcast.
Yeah, they need to be movable. We can't promise what... If we do it...
I'm thinking I know the venue layout of Adelaide or Melbourne, just because it needs a higher stage as well, so you have something to actually go off. Melbourne is a higher stage.
Oh, but Melbourne, the stage is so high. So
Perth, probably not a good place to do it.
No.
Neither is Brisbane, because that's like a arch seating.
But Brisbane is the only people that I would trust, because they're all from Brisbane.
But not a good stage.
No.
What I think we need to do it Sydney or Adelaide or Melbourne.
Yeah, okay. I reckon Melbourne. Because that'll be the biggest one too.
That'll be the awards night though. Do we want to interrupt our awards night? It's not a party show.
Oh, we could nominate me for best stage dive.
True.
Or only stage dive.
And then I guess you have to do the dive to then get the award.
Yep.
In Melbourne.
I know. We nominate me. This award is rigged. We nominate me for best stage dive. We get the award to stage dive first, back of the crowd. And then I got a stage dive after
to the award.
I ride the audience to the award and then all the way back.
No, you just have to get to the award, then you win it.
Yeah.
I feel. But if you want to come back to show off.
A return trip would be nice.
A return trip to show off.
Because otherwise I'll just have to do the rest of the show from the back of the audience and their arms will get tired.
So for those who are familiar, we are doing... for those who are familiar with the venue we're doing for Melbourne, it's the same venue that I did for my comedy festival show this year.
So at least two of you will know about it.
There's a lot. It means a majority of people from Melbourne would be like, very familiar because I came 3 times or something.
Yeah.
Because it was such a great show.
Yeah.
And that venue is not... Like, I'll put it this way. Not once during the comedy festivals
it's not a rock star.
I was like, man, I just want to jump into the crowd because it's like...
Well, no comedy show is that.
There is a massive aisle down the middle. And I feel like if we lined up everyone...
Yeah, but it's not that wide of an aisle. So, like, I'll have to... No one can fuck up or I'll get really hurt. I'll land on chairs. We will have to move chairs.
We'll see.
You'll have to create some kind of mosh crowd surf zone.
Maybe. Okay. We'll pencil it in.